Hey folks, I guess we're live here. Just the orientation just got locked. Anyway, what we're gonna do today is, whoa, sorry about that. What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna go through two really important charts that I actually just sent out to our advisory clients and our students, our coaching clients as well. Actually, it's actually three charts that we sent out today. I'm going to share two of them with you guys right now. Just to give you a bit of premise, I think the broader stock market, the US stock market, as much as we're still economically in a very good spot, I think we're extremely overbought. In fact, it's a fact. I'm going to show you this in 1 second. So to me, in fact, the email I sent out right now to our coaching clients and everything else is that risk is percolating. And I wanted to share this for you as well for the broader good. So let me turn around the thing here. And so here's chart number one. This is the S&P 500. And if we just go back a little bit, and we're going to start moving over here a little bit, you'll see, note this part down here. Note this, this is called a MACD, moving average convergence divergence oscillator. You can go back just about as far as you want to. It has literally never been this overbought, at least not as far as I can tell. In fact, let me scroll back a little bit more. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't think it's ever been this overbought. That's, and ever is a long time. That's number one. Now on top here, of course, the actual chart of the S&P 500. And I've drawn some lines before for you guys to kind of show you where we are. What I want to show here also is that I drew in a very simple 8-day moving average. That's the blue line that you can see. Let me make this a little bit closer for you. This is blue line, and we have a little, or the S&P, not we, the S&P has literally not traded below there except for one day since mid-November of last year. Okay, that's the blue line. That is basically a record. That's a long time to stay above that 8-day. One day closed below there, and that's it. All right, that's chart number one. Let's move over here and look at chart number two. This is in red is the dollar index, the US dollar index, and you can see it has completely diverged from what up here. These two blue lines are the S&P 500. It's not the blue lines, the blue and green lines are the S&P 500 and the price of oil, which you can also look at as kind of a broader commodity complex. Obviously, when the dollar falls, things that are priced in dollars are going to rise, all else being equal, and that's exactly what happened. Given the fact that the dollar is getting very oversold right now, this is just another reason that we could be on the verge of a 5-ish% dip, maybe more in the S&P 500. Again, I'm not talking about heading for the hills and selling all the assets and sort of go to higher ground. But this divergence that you're seeing here is a big deal. And again, it's because the dollar sold off, especially last week after Mnuchin basically talked on the dollar in Davos. President Trump tried to kind of make it sound not so bad. It hasn't helped yet so far. But the point is, this divergence here is something worth respecting, particularly, and it's not just this, it's if you take this into account with what I just talked about over here, with the S&P essentially, at least from a momentum perspective, basically as overbought as it's ever been, like the most overbought on record. And a long time, that's, ever is a long time. So these are the two charts I want to show you guys. Again, there's three charts that I sent out to our coaching clients and Clubhouse members. But I hope this is helpful, folks. Give us a thumbs up and a like if this was helpful. Again, I'm not calling for a crash in the stock market, but I do think, given where we are, at the very least, not adding to long-term positions here in the upside makes sense until the market's cooled off a little bit, and then we can evaluate from there. So, hope this is helpful, folks. Have a good start to the week. We'll see you in the next YouTube Live.